Good morning, Level Up listeners, and welcome back. We've talked about the power of brain foods and the critical importance of hydration, but what about the fuel that can cause our engine to sputter, stall, and crash? Today, in episode 42, we are tackling a universal experience, the dreaded sugar crash. I'll give you practical, easy tips to manage your sugar intake for stable, all-day energy. Let's level up.
We're always digging into the body and mind machine.
Indeed.
We talk a lot about fuel, but today we're tackling something that, well, makes the engine sputter for a lot of us. That afternoon slump. The sugar crash.
Ah, yes, the infamous crash.
We've all been there. Suddenly you've got no energy, your brain feels like mush, and all you want is something sweet. What's really going on there? Is there a scientific name for this whole energy roller coaster?
There is, and it's such a common thing, isn't it? That maybe 3 p.m. hits and suddenly you're tired, maybe irritable, can't focus.
Exactly.
And it's not about willpower, not really. It's biology. It's called reactive hypoglycemia. Basically, yeah, your energy is on this wild ride you didn't sign up for.
Okay, reactive hypoglycemia. So walk us through that ride. How does it start? What's the initial, up part?
It starts with a spike. So you eat something with simple carbs or sugar, think a sweet pastry, maybe white rice, a sugary drink. Your body breaks that down super fast into glucose. Blood sugar shoots up, quick spike. Your pancreas sees this flood and goes, okay, time to work, releasing a bunch of insulin.
To get the sugar into the cells, right, for energy.
Exactly. Insulin's job is to manage that glucose. But here's where the roller coaster takes a turn.
This is the overreaction part.
Precisely. The overreaction, responding to that fast spike. The pancreas sometimes, it overdoes it, releases too much insulin. And that extra insulin pulls glucose out of the blood really, really efficiently. So efficiently that your blood sugar level can actually dip below normal.
And that's the crash.
That is the crash. And this rapid drop, that's what brings on all those feelings. The sudden fatigue, sleepiness, your brain's short on fuel, irritability, maybe anxiety, because stress hormones like adrenaline can kick in.
Yeah, the brain fog, too.
Definitely brain fog, trouble concentrating, and of course, intense hunger and cravings, especially for more sugar, to try and fix that low. It just sets you up for another ride.
It really sounds like a vicious cycle. So beyond just feeling tired and craving sweets, what's the bigger picture? Does this constant up and down take a toll on the machine long term?
It absolutely does. It's not just the immediate feeling. Constantly going through these swings day after day is just plain exhausting for your whole system. And what's really interesting or maybe concerning is the emerging research. These big blood sugar fluctuations seem linked to things like chronic inflammation and messing with your hormones.
Okay.
And some studies are now drawing lines between diets high in this kind of sugar pattern and higher risk for mood disorders, things like depression and anxiety.
Wow, that connection isn't something you hear about every day, so it's more than just energy levels.
Much more. Plus, constantly chasing that sugar fix can actually make you less sensitive to sweetness over time. You end up needing more just to get the same satisfaction.
Okay, so we definitely want off this roller coaster. How do we do that? How do we get that more stable kind of rolling hill energy you mentioned? It can't be about just cutting out all carbs and sugar, can it?
No, definitely not. That's not sustainable, and carbs are crucial fuel. It's not about elimination. It's all about management. Smart strategy.
Okay, strategy. I like that. So what are the practical things we can do? Where should we start?
The number one thing, I'd say, the foundation, is what I call the golden rule. Never eat a carb alone.
Never eat a carb alone. Okay, tell me more.
Simple. When you eat carbohydrates, especially the faster-acting ones, always pair them with some protein, fiber, or healthy fat.
Why does that help?
These additions, protein, fiber, fat, they act like brakes. They literally slow down how quickly your body absorbs the sugar from the carbs. So no sharp spike, and therefore no sharp crash.
Ah, okay. Like speed bumps for digestion. So practical examples. Instead of just, say, a banana.
Have the banana with a handful of almonds or walnuts. Or maybe some peanut butter, crackers, add some cheese.
Right. And for meals, if you're having, say, white rice.
Make sure you've got a good portion of protein, chicken, fish, tofu, tempeh, and lots of vegetables, the fiber-rich stuff, filling up at least half your plate, ideally. Balance is key.
That makes sense. Slowing it down. What's strategy number 2?
Choose slow-burn fuel. Basically, opt for complex carbohydrates more often than the simple refined ones.
Okay, complex carbs. Like what?
Think whole grains. Brown rice, whole wheat bread, oatmeal, quinoa. These are packed with fiber.
And the fiber is the key again.
Exactly. Fiber makes them digest much more slowly, so you get a steadier, more sustained release of energy. Not that quick rush and burn.
So easy swaps there are like brown rice instead of white, whole wheat toast instead of white bread, oatmeal instead of a sugary cereal maybe.
Perfect examples. Those small swaps really add up over the day, over the week.
Okay, golden rule, slow burn fuel. Anything else?
Yes. Third key strategy. Eat consistently. Try not to let yourself get absolutely starving.
Why is that important?
Because when you skip meals or wait too long, your blood sugar naturally drops. And when it gets too low, your body kind of panics and sends out intense craving signals for the fastest possible energy source.
Which is usually sugar, back on the roller coaster.
Precisely. So aiming for a balanced meal or snack every, say, 3 to 5 hours helps keep your blood sugar much more stable throughout the day. Prevents those desperate cravings.
Okay, this is all incredibly practical. So thinking about this for you, the listener, taking control of your energy like this, it feels like a fundamental step toward, well, feeling capable, right?
It really is. When you're not just reacting to these crashes, when you're managing your fuel strategically, you're much more in control, in the driver's seat of your mood, your focus, your day.
It's not about restriction, it's strategy, like you said, for sustained performance.
Exactly. There's that idea that real freedom often requires discipline. Wise fueling is that kind of foundational discipline. It gives you the consistent energy you need to actually build the life you want.
So that afternoon slump, that 3 p.m. wall, it's not you being lazy, it's a signal, a biological signal.
Yeah.
And now you have the tools to respond differently.
You do.
So here's a challenge for you listening, just for one snack today. Try the golden rule. Don't just grab that piece of fruit or those crackers alone. Intentionally add some protein or fat. An apple with peanut butter, a banana with nuts, yogurt with some seeds.
Just try it once.
Yeah, just once. And then pay attention. Notice how you feel an hour or two later. Is it different? That's your first step, your first experiment in taming that roller coaster.
Thank you for joining us on Level Up. Tomorrow we'll talk about a quick guide on how to wisely consume coffee or tea so as not to disrupt your sleep cycle. Until then, fuel your machine wisely and keep leveling up.